Hey there, Philadelphia Eagles family. It is great to have you here again as we dive deep into the latest buzz surrounding our beloved franchise. Before we get into the heavy stuff, I want to know who is watching. Please take a quick second to comment your name, your city, and your country down below so I can see just how far and wide the bird's nest really stretches across the globe. We are pushing hard for that milestone of 3,000 subscribers on this channel. So if you bleed midnight green and love staying ahead of the curve, make sure you hit that subscribe button right now. Let's get into the business that matters most to every single one of us today. The absolute center of this entire developing story is none other than our four-time All-Pro wide receiver, A.J. Brown. Yes, I am talking about the man who has become the heartbeat of our passing attack. Because the reality of the situation is that June 1st cannot come soon enough for the Philadelphia Eagles. This specific date is the trigger point that allows our front office to trade A.J. Brown while effectively spreading out his massive dead cap hit across the books. A strategic move that effectively opens the floodgates for multiple teams to finally engage in a bidding war for his elite services. As an insider following every move, I can tell you that this is not just speculation anymore. It is a calculated chess game reaching its endgame. While we have enjoyed his incredible production, the whispers from league circles suggest that the inevitable is approaching faster than many anticipated. The atmosphere surrounding this potential move is thick with tension, and as someone who lives and breathes this team, I can feel the shift in the front office philosophy. We have seen players come and go, but the caliber of a talent like Brown being at the center of trade talks changes the entire landscape of our roster construction moving forward. You might be wondering why this is happening now. But the financial realities of the NFL often dictate the terms. And for our management, this is about maximizing long-term assets while handling the complexities of the salary cap. We are approaching a defining moment for the franchise, and it all hinges on how this trade is orchestrated once the calendar turns to June. There is no turning back once those documents are filed, and every single one of us knows that losing a player of his caliber leaves a massive void that requires a very specific plan to address. Fly, Eagles, fly, but be prepared for the turbulence ahead. The situation surrounding A.J. Brown has led us to a point where the New England Patriots have emerged as the destination that feels like a fait accompli. According to insights from Sports Illustrated's Albert Breer, this connection is the worst-kept secret in the NFL, as the links between Brown and New England have been persistent for months. It makes total sense why the Eagles would wait to agree to terms until the very last minute, as the league is fluid, and situations like the Rashee Rice incident in Kansas City have forced other teams to rethink their immediate needs. While the Chiefs, Chargers, Bills, and Rams all had their opportunities to put a package together, it appears the path is cleared for Brown to reunite with his former coach, Mike Vrabel, in Foxborough. New England deserves credit for their patience throughout this process, as they did not have to grant the Eagles any leeway while waiting for that June 1st deadline. By staying the course, the Patriots have positioned themselves as the front runner, a development that is beginning to feel inevitable, regardless of which other teams throw their hats into the ring. For us as fans, it is a bitter pill to swallow knowing that such a dynamic playmaker is leaning toward a new home. But this is the nature of the modern business side of the sport. The Patriots were clearly willing to play the long game, showing a level of discipline that has put them in the driver's seat of this sweepstakes. It is a testament to the respect Brown commands across the league that a team like New England would wait this long just to secure his signature. As we watch this unfold, we must consider what the return will actually look like, because moving a star of this magnitude demands a significant haul of draft capital to justify the loss of such a unique offensive weapon for our quarterback. When we talk about the compensation the Eagles are hunting for, the goal is clear. The front office is laser-focused on securing a first-round pick, and they specifically want it to be in the 2027 draft. The logic here is sound from a strategic standpoint, as that specific draft class is projected to be incredibly deep with first-round talent, which would give the Eagles a massive advantage with 2 premium picks in their pocket. Think about the flexibility that creates for a general manager. Having that extra ammo allows you to either stay put and draft a cornerstone player or package those assets to move up and grab a generational prospect. We have to be realistic about where that pick might land, though. If the Patriots end up being a product of their schedule and they regress from their previous output, we could be looking at a selection in the late teens or early 20s, which would be an absolute coup for our front office. There is a lot of talk about a 2028 pick, but that is simply too far out to provide the immediate impact that the team needs during this current window of contention. The Eagles have been down this road before, famously landing Brown himself back in 2022 by utilizing draft capital they accumulated to pull off a blockbuster deal. That history is exactly why they are demanding a 2027 pick. They know the value of having multiple first-round selections on draft night to transform the roster in one fell swoop. Whether they use those picks to land another proven star or to draft the next great rookie, the strategy is clearly centered on long-term sustainability rather than just a quick fix. It is all about the leverage we hold, and right now, the Eagles are playing their cards with the precision of a team that knows exactly how much a player of Brown's caliber is worth. Looking at the broader picture of this potential transition, the emotional impact on the locker room and the fans cannot be overstated, yet we must maintain our composure as we navigate this uncertainty. We have seen our team evolve through various iterations, and while saying goodbye to a player like A.J. Brown is difficult, it is part of the cycle of building a perennial championship contender. The Patriots represent a landing spot that allows Brown to continue his career in a familiar scheme with a coach he respects, which perhaps softens the blow of him leaving Philadelphia. Meanwhile, our organization remains committed to the principle that no individual is bigger than the goals of the franchise, a philosophy that has kept the Eagles relevant and competitive for years. We are looking at a future where our draft board becomes the center of our success, and by stockpiling these high-value selections, we are effectively hedging our bets against the aging curve of our roster. It is vital for us to trust the process, even when it feels like we are losing a piece of the identity we have grown to love. The trade market is currently in a holding pattern, waiting for that June 1st mark. But the groundwork has been laid, and the parameters are becoming clearer every day. There will be plenty of analysis and second-guessing once the deal is finalized. But for now, we have to recognize that this is the cold, calculated reality of winning in the NFL. We will continue to track every update from the front office, ensuring you know exactly what is happening behind the scenes as we approach the turning point of this offseason. Stay tuned, because the next few weeks are going to be absolutely massive for the future of our team and our pursuit of another ring. As we reach the final stage of this waiting game, I want to emphasize that the focus remains entirely on how the Eagles capitalize on this unique opportunity to reshape their future. We are waiting for the ink to dry on a deal that could define the next several seasons of our history, and while the destination for our star receiver seems set, the specifics of the trade package are still very much in play. The relationship between our front office and the Patriots will continue to be a focal point, as both sides look to finalize an agreement that satisfies the requirements of the cap while setting up their respective rosters for success. From the perspective of an Eagles fan, I want to see us walk away with maximum value, ensuring that the void left by this departure is filled by the best young talent available in that deep 2027 class. This is the moment where championships are won or lost in the front office, and it requires bold decision-making and a clear vision. I promise to keep bringing you the most accurate and detailed reports as this situation develops over the coming month. We are in this together, through the highs and the lows, and I appreciate each and every one of you for being part of this community. Make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss the breaking update when that trade is finally executed. We are ready for the next chapter, and no matter what happens, our loyalty to the Eagles never wavers. Keep the comments coming, stay passionate, and let's keep pushing toward that goal of 3,000 subscribers. We are the best fan base in the NFL, and we will handle whatever changes come our way with the same intensity we bring to every single game day. Fly, Eagles, fly!